Welcome to Kevin's English Room Podcast.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
All right.
How you doing?
So, this one.
All right. Not that one. That one.
Oh,
Not that one.
that one.
All right. That DM.
No.
Not this DM.
No.
Not this DM.
Okay.
That DM. There you go.
So, ケビン、山ちゃん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
KR のコンテンツを毎日繰り返し見たり聞いたりしているいろはにほへと申します。
Thank you.
私が KR と出会ったのは2年ほど前で、ずっと好きでエンタメとして見ていました。2022年8月からマレーシアに駐在帯同していて英語を話す必要に迫られ、今はリスニング力を上げるため英語の勉強を楽しく続けるためにこのポッドキャストを毎日聞いています。
Thank you.
ケビンは高校生の頃日本へ、山ちゃんはフランスの高校へ通っていたと聞いています。そこで質問です。私には4月から中2、小5、小3になる3人の子供がいて、全員マレーシアの日本人学校に通っています。
Okay.
今中1の息子は日本の高校へ通いたいと言っていて、受験勉強も地元の高校を想定して始めようとしています。
Okay.
なるほど。しかし2人の娘と私は全然日本に帰りたくありません。
Okay.
理由はマレーシアの生活が娘に合っていて楽しんでいること。夫が単身赴任の間、日本で3人の子育てや仕事を1人でやっていたのですが、体を壊したのでまた同じことにならないか不安があるからです。息子だけ日本のおばあちゃん家から高校に通う選択肢をそれとなく進めているのですが、息子のために日本へ帰る決断ができない私は自分本位でしょうか、自分勝手でしょうか、まだまだ頼りない息子をおばあちゃんに任せてしまうことも心配だし、申し訳ないし、日本に帰るべきかずっと悩んでいます。受験準備を考えるとあと1年ほどしか時間がありません。ケビンと山ちゃんは家族と話し合って決断をされたのでしょうか。高校生の時は一人暮らしをしていたのですか。生活全般で困ることはありませんでしたか。親御さんから言われたことで印象的なこと、残っていることはありますか。学校で困ったことがあった時、具体的な対処はどのようにされていましたか。たくさん質問してしまってすみません。 KR の3人の楽しそうな姿にいつも元気をもらっています。これからも応援しています。
Okay.
Wow.
I see.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I've never been a parent before, so I can't speak for parenthood, whether if that's the right thing to do or not.
Right.
Whether like that person's being too selfish for not wanting to go back.
Yeah. We're still child. We're still kid.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, your life is still your life, I feel like. So like if you don't want to go back, then I guess, letting the grandparents take care of them would be her, I forgot, but would be an option, I guess. I don't think that's selfish, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Staying healthy is a good thing for the kids too, right? Like mentally healthy.
Yeah. Right. For example, like if you all move to Japan without your father and work and do all the things by alone in Japan, and you will maybe like be, for example, as you said, get sick.
Yeah.
And that doesn't lead him to be great days in Japan, right?
Right.
So yeah, right.
So being mentally healthy is important too,
that's quite important.
Staying in the place that you want to stay in.
Yeah. And also for 2 daughters,
Right.
that's quite important.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So about going abroad when like the age is around high schoolers, how was your situation?
Yeah, so when middle school ended, I was like, okay, I want to go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Either from high school or from college. Either way, I do want to work in Japan. Either way. So my parents were like, okay, so if you're gonna work and if you know that you're gonna work in Japan, then why don't you just start Japan earlier?
Yeah.
Because you'll get used to Japan faster, and that's better, right? So that's that. And my sister, who's 3 years older than me, my sister's like, okay, I want to go back to Japan too.
Okay.
Like I want to go to university there.
Yeah.
And the timing was the same,
Right.
right? My
3 years.
3 years. So like starting college there, starting college and starting high school was the same.
Yeah.
So like, okay, let's just all me, sister, and mother, we all went to Japan.
Okay.
At that timing.
Okay. Huh.
So we lived, 3 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So your mother didn't like hesitate to coming back to Japan? Or rather like love to give up to Japan?
I actually don't know whether she loved, whether she wanted to stay or go.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think she wanted to go back because she can't speak that much English.
Okay. She was born and raised in Japan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that means like it's completely okay
Yeah.
coming back to Japan, right?
Yeah. Well, she loved Japanese food.
Yeah.
She loved Japan, I think, more than America, I think.
Okay.
So,
So all of 3 were kind of, wanted
yeah.
to coming back to Japan. So,
Right.
So, okay. Yeah, so then why you stay in the United States?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's true that, my father was going to stay in America.
Yeah.
So it was like
He has
gonna
a
be
job.
far,
Yeah.
right? So that was one big, drawback.
Yeah.
We're like one negative thing,
Of course.
bad thing about, me moving to Japan. Like, I won't be able to see my dad often.
Yeah.
And my dog at that time.
Okay.
Dog Hannah. yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did have to weigh that, but me going to Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the situation isn't that same to this
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think so the moment you decided to coming back to Japan, you were 15 years old? Like
Which you didn't say.
yeah, just after graduated from
Yeah.
the junior high, right?
Yes.
So you decided, right?
Yes.
You made a decision of
Yes.
your life,
Yes.
right? So do you think you were kind of mature enough to like decide everything of your life, or like if you were him, like this guy, even if you were like alone, you would try to come back to Japan and
Yeah.
like stay grandparents' house, or-
Right. Yeah. If my mother at that time
Yeah.
said, "No, I want to stay in America."
and your sister,
Yeah, my sister's like, "Okay, I want to stay in America
yeah.
too." Kevin, if you want to go, you're gonna have to go alone.
yeah,
I would have probably done the same thing. I would
Okay.
probably like, okay, I'll go alone.
okay.
I probably would have been excited,
Oh, even
right? To like,
Okay.
oh, I get to live alone. Yes. Right?
yeah. Of course, you feel the sadness of
Yeah.
having distance from your family, but
Yeah.
still,
Right.
you kind of
Still, but I guess at that time,
Yeah.
all I were able to see was like the excitement.
yeah for the future.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
days in Japan.
Right. I probably would have done something if I felt very lonely. I probably maybe would have go back or
Yeah.
but that wasn't the problem for me at that time. Right.
Okay. Okay.
I was just too excited.
Yeah.
Right. So even if I were to go alone, I probably would have taken it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spending time with your grandparents.
Yeah.
And going high school from the
Yeah.
house and
Maybe even alone.
live alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Just me being naive, but yeah, I probably would have thought that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you going to France was
Yeah.
just without your parents and just a lonely,
Yeah. That was a lonely.
war, right?
Yeah.
I mean, was that an easy choice for you?
Yeah.
That wasn't that much of a problem that you were alone. That wasn't.
I mean,
issue?
not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, I wasn't lived in France for a long time, like
Right.
you live in Japan or in the United States. I was just as an exchange student. I went there for just 1 month, one year. So that's a different point. But anyways, so that was kind of me trying to be alone
Okay.
in completely different culture,
Right.
completely different country and different languages. That was my goal.
Right.
So even to me, like that was exciting thing. I mean, sad.
Right.
Of course, I love my family. So the day I just arrived in France, I cried as a homesick.
yeah.
but
Yeah.
but still, yeah,
Still, that was what you
wanted.
wanted, right?
Yeah, as an experience, like as an like a life, training or kind
Right.
of like a.
I get it. Yeah.
So, yeah. Right. But yeah, mine was like just 1 year. So if 1 year ended, I automatically will be sent off and get back to Japan.
That's true. That's true.
So that's a different vibe because you decided to live forever in Japan.
Right.
kind
That's
of,
true.
Right?
That's true.
You gonna work in Japan in the future and you move to Japan. My case wasn't like that. I just
Right. That's true.
visit France for 1 year and do some experiences, trying
Right.
and fight
Right.
and get bigger and come back
Right.
was
Right.
my goal. So
True.
yeah,
Mine was a forever decision, I guess.
right.
Yeah.
So I think that's way more like tough.
Mm.
Like, well, of course you can return
Right.
if you want to.
Yeah. It's never.
Yeah.
You can't ever go back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But still, it's like to me, it's a huge step, like a huge decision to me. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like 15-year-olds are more capable
Right.
than what the adults think.
Yeah.
I think, I feel like, at 15, I thought, I don't know if I could, but like, I thought I could live, like, I could
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
Like in Japan.
Yeah.
Like alone.
Right.
Right? Like, find a job.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. High schoolers are quite tough. I mean, they're kids, still kids, but at the same time, they're
They have energy,
yeah.
right?
Like it's also like great opportunity to like grow up,
That's true. That's true.
mature. So
Yeah. Very capable.
yeah.
All right.
Well, I think it's a quite good experience. Like getting, of course, he's Japanese and he can speak Japanese. Then there's no problem about
That's
that. Just coming back to Japan and stay with grandparents and.
But the 小学生か. Sorry.
中学生でsorry.
About to be a kokosei?
Yeah, if I.
Yeah. So same as me. Same situation
Yeah.
with me then.
今中1の息子は日本の高校に通いたい。
Yeah, okay.
Same as
Same
you.
situation then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be. It's just my opinion, and that's your opinion. It's not like something like advising things.
Right. And there's no right answer too.
Yeah. So it's not those things, but feels to me like will be fun. Great experience.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. And before that, the most important thing is stay healthy
That's true.
as a mentally,
That's true. Mentally.
as a physically. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Exciting future, huh?
Yeah, exciting future. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.